Blueprints day 85. We are going for, as always, a full house, and we are not really having any other goals in mind. We're just going to kind of let Blueprints tell us what it wants us to do. As always, go outside and draft from the outer room. You'll notice I started with 90 steps. I went into the sauna the day before. Alright, hovel is definitely not. I hate the hovel. Trading post or shelter, I go with shelter. So now that I've gone with shelter, I want some red rooms. I want the weight room, I want the archives, and I want the dark room. I want those to be my sheltered rooms, and so I want to try to draft those first. And so I'm going to be bold and make my Banner of the King red. Come on, weight room. Well, archives, that's just as good. One of the three that I was hoping for. Come on, weight room. Yeah, weight room. Alright, two of the three out of the way. Security door, don't love that. Dark room. There we go. That's the three rooms that needed to be sheltered. So that's awesome. Alright. Let's go secret passage here. I have a lot of gold, and so I went with the shop here, hoping to get the showroom, and I got the showroom. I have just enough gold to get the emerald bracelet. So now I don't have to pay for the cost of any gems. So I go with maid chamber here, and it still says sheltered, which I thought was really weird, because it's my fourth room, and that's what I was looking at my map about. Like, isn't this my fourth red room? Why is it still saying sheltered? But I guess the only shelter effect is I'm not less likely to find items laying around the house. The item that was in the dark room this time was the lockpick. Closed exhibit. This is the first time I'm seeing that floor plan, and so I'm going to draft it. And when I draft it, what do we have here? Achievement! The Explorer's Trophy for completing the Mount Holly directory. One more trophy down, baby. Let's go! Alright, so one goal down. Got the Explorer's Trophy. Now just need to keep drafting like I want to get a full house. At the same time, though, I am going to try and get that red crown that is being guarded heavily. So in order to do that, you have to have a door going into all four sides of the closed exhibit so that you can see the backside here. And when you see the backside, you have to first lower the barrier, then you have to hide the tripwire, then you have to reset the alarm, and then you run. And so the barrier is already lowered, so now the next step is to hide the wire. So we'll hide the wire, and then we will reset the alarm. Now you have approximately 10 seconds to run around, go up to it, and grab the crown. Now that you have the paper crown, it has a pretty cool effect. If there is not a red room among the first three floor plans drawn, you may do a reroll for free. And so this is perfect for me right now because I have already drafted 5 red rooms, so there's not that many red rooms left. And so I just need to draft the remaining red rooms. I do the treasure trove here, and oh ho ho, what do we have here? The royal scepter. I'm going to choose blue for my royal scepter. If you want more information about how to get the royal scepter, you can click the link here. If you also want to know how to get the treasure trove, I have a video on that as well. So now just going to go to the other side of entrance hall here and start making my way up. I always need a workshop, and so workshop it is. We get a broken lever. Alright. So I visited the library yesterday, and I looked at my stats, and I believe it said that I was at 38 or 39 parlor games completed. And so I'm stressing really hard about this one because I know that if I get my 40th, what's going to happen. And so I normally don't try and think this much about it. If I don't know it right away, I just guess. And so I don't know this one right away, but I think real hard on this and womp womp womp. Don't get it. Alright, so I go with kennel here because I know that I have the ability to now just dig in a room and it'll unlock that door. I go with storeroom here because I need keys. I know that the doors are going to start becoming locked, and I can't bank on the ability to use the kennel power. I mean, at this point, I don't even think I have a shovel, so I definitely can't bank on that. So I go with music room here, but I go with music room primarily because I want the major key, and I'm hoping that it's the secret garden. And it's like the game knew what I was hoping for. It gave me archives and weight room when I asked for it. It gave me the secret garden key when I asked for it. It just kept giving me over and over what I asked for. Like I was just complaining, saying I don't have a shovel, and I just drafted the kennel, and now the game gives me a shovel. It just kept giving me and giving me and giving me what I asked for, and it was great. So now that I have 5 keys, I felt comfortable wasting one on that chest. And turns out not to be a waste. Got my key back and got a gem and some coins. Right now those gems are pretty meaningless because I have the emerald bracelet. But maybe the gems will come in handy if I can draft a study. And so that's why I'm still collecting the gems. The secret garden key is perfect here because it has a door going north and a door going south, and we presume that it'll have dirt in it, and so we can dig here, and now you hear those dogs barking. That means that the doors are opened here. I pull the lever, it opens the west side, and then I will turn the wheel twice, each wheel, and it'll open up the west side. Alright, it's important to open both sides because you can then draft directly from the antechamber. You can just make it into one side and then continue out the other. Just treat it like it's a good door. Don't forget to pick up your gem when you go into the drawing room here. Kind of wanted to do garage there, but ultimately I need a room that goes north here. I don't need a dead end. All right, let's go into the break room here and do some math. Math, 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 math. All right, what's this one? Hey, that wasn't that bad. And we get a silver key out of it. So, all in all, can't complain. Exactly, Rumpus Room is what was on the menu. Gets us into the antechamber, and we can do exactly what we wanted to and why we used the secret garden the way we did. We go in one side and out the other. And so look at the map here to see, is this a good opportunity for the silver key? And yeah, it is. We definitely want something that goes all three ways, and so I decide to go conference room, and the game says go back. Conference room has security doors on both sides, so now I have to go all the way back down and try to draft from somewhere else. Gotta go into the observatory and get another star. Making my way up to 100 stars. Alright, here we go. Drafting out of the drawing room so we get an extra reroll if we want. I like Boiler Room, but I don't like the way it's oriented, so I'm going to use the red crown. Now that I've used the red crown, I now have the ability to redraw because of the room, and I hate the ballroom because it would take away all my gems. So I go with the rotunda here, even though I only needed to go one direction. It didn't cost me anything, so why not? So I've got those security doors up in the conference room, so I know I need to either find a key card or unlock them and use the breaker box, and so I am unlocking them now. When I'm in security, I like to also check and make sure I haven't missed anything, and just got the fruit that spread from the secret garden, so I'll pick that up on my way back down if and when I go there. So I choose Classroom because I get an extra redraw out of Classroom. And I actually get an extra 2 draws out of Classroom. I like Study because it gives me the ability to redraw with my gems, but not in this position. I like boiler room in this spot, but I don't love its orientation. That's the orientation I was looking for. Aquarium it is. I do a dig, and so now it's guaranteed that the doors are unlocked because of the kennel. I have the re-roll, so I decide to go with it. I choose commissary, and nothing is appealing to me, so I choose not to buy any of it. It's a good spot for library. Got a gem. What are we gonna get here? Gonna need to eat something. So dining room is the choice here. We have made it into the foundation. Now we can draft out of the other side of the foundation. And finally we get the utility closet where we can go utilize the breaker box. It was one of our last available spots for it, and so now we can go up into those doors up there, and so that's the next place we're going. I decide to eat now because I'm not sure if I'm going to be coming back this way anytime soon, and I just love pizza. Window shopping again, and I just can't resist the running shoes. I'm a little worried about steps, and so the running shoes will help with the step situation. I have those other doors up the north side, so I'm going to finally do trophy room, and oh, what do we have here? The trophy that I just earned, the Explorer's Trophy. Ah, she's beauty. And the trophy room was free because I axed the cost of it. You can axe the cost of any room, really, by using the axe in the armory. This is big. I was able to draft the study here, and now the study will allow me to utilize my gems to re-roll or redraw. So now, only thing I'm a little worried about is my key situation. I have one key, but I know that most of the other doors that are out there now are keycard doors, and so I should be in pretty good shape here. Use one of my gem re-rolls. I got 18 gems, 16 now. Come on, lab, have a keycard door. No keycard door. But I am aware that sometimes you can do an experiment that gets you a key. And so let's see what the experiments are. Well, there's an immediately, so that's what I'm going with, and I'm gonna leave it up to chance. Come on, key. Yeah! What a time to be alive. Well, I don't like any of these. Let's use the red crown. You know, I'm getting a little I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Even though I might lose my emerald bracelet, I'm gonna do it. I'm going lost and found here. Oh, broken lever? That's great. I wasn't gonna use the broken lever anyways. So the room lost and found, every time you walk through it, you will lose an item, a random item. And so I was nervous about what item I was going to lose there. I really want to have something that allows me to get a full house here. And so I want something that goes into the conference room and something that goes to that room south of the antechamber. And so I have plenty of re-rolls, and so I'm just keeping going until I get the right orientation of rooms. I only got a couple re-rolls left here, and that'll do. The vestibule. And the cool thing about the vestibule is 3 of the 4 doors are always unlocked. This is a perfect spot for the mechanarium here, because I don't care how many other doors there are. Every door that I open is just going to have stuff behind it. And so I'm just going to open all of them and see what kind of stuff I get. Hey yo, upgrade disc. Gotta remember to go to a computer. I'm confident that I have found this upgrade disc before and forgot to go to a computer, because I forget to go to a computer all the time. So, got 2 rooms left to complete the full house. So just got to go all the way to the other end of the house now. But before we go over there, let's do the vault. Get some gold that we don't need. But we're just super rich now. We're super rich. We got plenty of steps. Now we just need to go back to the secret garden and draft south. Jim works, hoping for a security door. Oh, regular door. Please don't be locked. Please don't be... Oh, no. Please let my key... Oh, yes, it works. And perfect. End the day with a freezer. Let's go in here and call it a day. You know, this was great. I have the blue scepter. I'm in a blue room, so we can call it a day. This worked out great. I realize at this moment in time, oh, man, I have an upgrade disc. I can't call it a day. I need to use this upgrade disc. And so I'm really glad that I remembered that. And so now we are just running to find the closest computer. And so I thought security was right there and I could use the rotunda. But the rotunda is rotated in a way that I can't access it without going up and around. And so I'm trying to find the next closest computer, and oh yeah, it's not in here. This was a dead end. You gotta go through the break room and the rumpus room and the conference room. As you can see, I get lost and I lose my shovel, but hey, we made it to the upgrade disc location, and it gets us the spare bedroom. Alright, so what upgrade are we going to do with the spare bedroom? Spare master bedroom? Her ladyship spare room, or the servant's quarters spare room? Ultimately, I go with the servant's spare quarters. It grants 1 key for every bedroom you have in your house, and so I think I'm always in need of keys, and so that's what I do. We are in a blue room, so the blue scepter will remain with us, and so now we can call it a day.